1, 2, 3, 4 OMG Ponnu ILY Kannu ASAP Kuda Varuven. OMG Ponnu. I didn't know that it would be picturized in a film that had Thalapathy Vijay. So I was really excited when I found out. OMG, that was me. The way audiences came from like all over Chennai to be part of this audio launch. And I just heard the audience just roar.
Roar, okay.
It was just like deafening, the sound. And he's so charismatic. He spoke so well on stage. I mean, he has a lot of work happening. I don't know how he does it. Plus, he has his family, and like, there's so much happening. He's traveling. He'll be like in LA one day, the next day he'll be in London, next day he'll be in Chennai, and then because of that, his timings are a little hard for everyone else to cope up with. Working on Madras gig, it was such a great platform. In independent music, I think we generally have more control. Another thing is, in independent music, we are the face of our own voice, which I value so much. And in films, that doesn't happen, right? உன்னை விட்டு போவதும் சாவதும் ஒன்றுதான்.
வணக்கம் இண்டியாகிளிட்ஸ் நேயர்களே. இந்த மாதிரி தப்பா வாசிச்சது உனக்கு எதுக்கா தப்புலாம் நீங்கள் கேட்பீங்க. ஸோ அதுக்காக இதோட பெட்டராக பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நம்ம கூட ஒரு ஆர்டிஸ்ட் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஸோ இவங்க யாருன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா OMG Ponnu அப்படின்னு சொன்னாக்கா வந்து டக்குன்னு கனெக்ட் ஆகிற ஒரே ஆர்டிஸ்ட் இவங்க தான் இருப்பாங்க. லெட்ஸ் குயிக்லி வெல்கம் மிஸ் Jonita Gandhi. ஹாய்.
ஹலோ.
எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
Good, how are you?
நல்லா இருக்கேன். So OMG Ponnu, how this recording and all were happening back in A.R.Rahman's studio, where it happened in A.R.Rahman's studio or somewhere else?
No, it happened here in Chennai.
Here in Chennai. So
at Panchatan, yeah.
Yeah, could you recollect those moments, like, you know, working with him for?
Yeah, okay, so that song was, I think with Sir, a lot of the times when I go and record with him, the process is very organic. Depending on who's singing and who's around, I feel like things change. The melody evolves during the process, during the recording. It's never like set, nothing is set in stone. For example, the main chorus line, OMG Ponnu, that whole section is mainly the male line. But later in the song, he wanted me to sing also. But the scale for the male wasn't suiting me. So he's like, it's okay, for your section, we'll change the key. So just for my section, the scale changes. So that was really cool that he was able to make that sound so good and incorporate, you know, my strength in terms of my range and all that. Plus, it was a lot of fun because as soon as I saw the lyrics, Vivek was there, lyricist Vivek, and he's so good, like he's so versatile at writing such different kinds of songs. And I think he's really shown his quirky side in this song by including all these acronyms that we use on text only, normally. But it's really funny when you say them. Normally you only read them, right? Or you write them.
We text them, yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to say OMG, you'll say oh my god. Or you'll say whatever. You're not going to say TTYL, you'll say talk to you later. So that's what I think brought the most fun to the song, and it was a lot of fun.
நீங்கலாம் வந்து ஜாலியாக LOL போடுவீங்க, அதுக்கப்புறமா LOL, அதுக்கப்புறமா ROFL,
BAE,
எனக்கு தெரியல,
KIT,
தெரியல. What is KIT?
Keep in touch. GNSD, you know that one?
GNSD, no.
Good night, sweet dreams.
Good night, sweet dreams. Okay. Okay viewers, இன்னைக்கு இப்போ வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னாக்கா Jonita Gandhi பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ண போறாங்க, நான் வாசிக்க போறேன், அவங்க பாட போறாங்க. அபிநந்தன் அவரு வந்து கிட்டார்ஸ்ல கலக்க போறாரு. நான் வாசிக்க போறதா இல்லையான்னு நீங்க அந்த அளவுக்கு பார்க்கணும் அவசியம் இல்லை. Because the first song here for this evening, OMG Ponnu அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த OMG Ponnu பக்கத்துல உட்கார்ந்திருக்காங்க. We going to start on the count of 1 2 and 3. Let's shall we?
1 2 3 4. Oh kangalla, GR8 kangalla, AKA vanilla, silsila. Oh tendrella, XOX tendrella, LAR milnella, Cinderella. OMG Ponnu, ILY Kannu, ASAP Kuda Varuven. BAE da, VFM nada, ROFL Pannalama.
In your real life, do you use such words, such acronyms like?
On text, yeah.
On text, okay.
I'll use like, which ones do I use? LOL I definitely use.
Okay.
ROFL I only use sarcastically. Okay. I mean, it's pretty extravagant to say you're rolling on the floor laughing. Something has to be really funny for you to actually do that. But of course, it's an exaggeration. I'm trying to remember what the BAE, yeah, I've used. BFF, yeah, I use. A lot of them I use, yeah.
Okay. So when was the last time you used SSOU?
SSOU, I didn't know. When I sang the song also, I'm like, what is SSOU? And they're like, so sweet of you.
Yeah. So sweet
They said it like, you should know that. I'm like,
no.
Maybe I'm getting old. I don't know these things. Like I had a moment of realization. I'm like, oh no.
Okay.
But I've learned. See, every song is a learning experience.
So moving on with the Sarkar audio launch. So how was it like to be there in the audio launch?
It was so cool. The best thing for me to witness was, first of all, to be part of a film that has the combination of Rahman sir, A.R.Rahman sir, and Thalapathy Vijay. Like, it was crazy to see the way people reacted, the way audiences came from like all over Chennai to be part of this audio launch, and the way they react to him just like standing up and addressing them. It was amazing. It was really cool.
So as you said, the first time when you get to watch Thalapathy was back in Sarkar audio launch, right?
Yeah, that's my first time seeing him in real life.
So what was the first thing that the moment when you saw him, and what was running in your mind?
So I didn't see him before. I knew he was there, but I didn't see him. But I knew he was there because of the way the audience reacted. They had a camera on him backstage while he was entering, and there were these screens, and we were sitting in the front lounge-ish like area, and from there the screens are not that visible. Those screens are meant for the people who can't see, obviously. And they knew that he was entering, and I just heard the audience just roar.
Okay.
And in that venue, it was at Sairam College, and there were students there also, and they were just going nuts. It was just like deafening, the sound. There was one point where everyone just held up their phone torches.
Okay.
And I remember I got up and I made a video. I'm like, what is going on? Like, it looked so beautiful. And then next thing I knew, he was entering, and then it all made sense. What was happening? But it was nuts. It was such a cool experience to see like how much love there is for him, and he's so charismatic. He spoke so well on stage, and he was so courteous of all his fellow team members and everything.
So who was the translator for you back then in the Sarkar?
So actually, the translator for me was mainly Amin and Rahima, who are Rahman sir's children. I happened to be sitting next to them, so I kept saying, "Wait, what's happening now? What's happening? What did he say? Why did people react like that?" So they were helping me out a little bit. My favorite moment though was when Rahman sir sang.
Okay.
He sang a few lines of his song Uruviral, and it was beautiful. And again, the way the audience just erupted to his voice was. Wow. And it was like, there was no music. He just sang. And it was enough. Like, he just sang a cappella. It was beautiful. It was so powerful. And that song is so powerful, actually.
Right, yeah.
The lyrics also, when I found out.
So, the next song, Okay Kanmani song.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mana 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 mante mana dil naka naka laka pulla mayadil taka 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 kuttu misagil okay en kalmani madil neetru enbadu endillai naalai ninaipe po tollai like my la 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 indru mattum king and queen.
So Vijay sir unga song ketara like in this Sarkar, did he listen to that OMG? When did he even listen for the first time?
It's a good question. I'm not sure. I know I'm sure he would have heard it before me because they would have shot the song months ago, whenever that would have been. Yeah.
Did you get a chance to talk to him? Like,
no, unfortunately, it was chaos. Like that audio launch, there's so many people everywhere, and it's hard, of course, for him to address everybody because everyone's there for him. Everyone's there to see him. I mean, and of course the entire team. But I mean, it's difficult, I think, for him to come and meet everybody. I'm sure he would have loved to, and I'm sure I'll get the chance one day.
Tamil theriyadu solreenga. So did Vivek helped you back in your recording?
Yeah, on this song for sure. Vivek was there, and that's such a luxury to have the lyricist there. He was really helpful. He was there to make sure everything was correct. And otherwise, yeah, whoever the lyricist will be there, the engineer, if they know Tamil, they'll help. The composer. On shows, my co-singers will be there to help me. I rely a lot on Hari Charan on the shows.
Okay.
I'll call him up and be like, please teach me how to say these lines. Alicia will help me.
நீங்க சாங் வந்து கம்போஸ் பண்ணும்போது நீங்க உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா இந்த ஸ்டாருக்கு தான் நீங்க பாடுறீங்க இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் தான் ஒர்க் பண்றீங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லி?
Okay, so I have no idea generally. When I'm singing a song, I don't worry about who is going to be in the film or what film even it's for, especially around Rahman sir and stuff. For me, it's always, I'm focusing on learning the song, especially when I'm singing in Tamil. It's a challenge for me, obviously, because I don't know the language. And there's so many things going on in my mind. I have to pitch right, I have to say the right lyrics, I have to say the pronunciation correctly. I have to also add my own character and add my own variations and emote. So I worry about the lyrics. Later on, I do find out like where the song is going. But sometimes, even with OMG Ponnu, I didn't know about the song being for Sarkar until much later. Okay. I didn't know that it would be picturized in a film that had Thalapathy Vijay. So I was really, really excited when I found out that that was the case. Yeah.
And moving on to the next song.
Okay, this is especially
for
Kaushik because Inna sona kyun Rab ne banaya, Inna sona kyun Rab ne banaya, Awa jawa te main yaran manawa, Awa jawa te main yaran manawa.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Anytime,
This is one song that I quite often listen before I'm going to sleep.
It's a beautiful song.
It's a beautiful song. So A.R. sir is like quite. I mean, he's always busy with his projects and all. So at times whenever he flies or whenever he can't able to get the artist back here in Chennai, so he quite often he does this Skype recording and all. Have you ever got a chance to work with him on the Skype?
Fortunately for me, I'm either in Bombay or Chennai when I need to record, and he has a studio in Bombay as well, and he has a studio in Chennai. So a lot of times I've recorded with him in person in Bombay or with him in Chennai. I've not recorded over Skype. I've done many sessions where he would be not there, but he'll brief us. He'll tell us exactly what he wants. We'll get it done. We'll send it to him. If there's any changes, he'll let us know. He doesn't necessarily, I mean, for me, so far, he's not sat on the session over Skype. But I've been on a Skype call for a brief. Yeah.
Okay. So what have to be done in the song and all that?
Yeah, he'll be like, this is the song, this is the vibe. He'll tell me also how to sing in general. He'll brief the engineer also what kind of things they need to know. And
after OMG, Thalapathy fans and everyone receive pannanga. So what is the response you got it from social media and all?
Social media so far is amazing. A lot of people are posting about the song. A lot of people find it, again, like really quirky, and they're all sharing it because it has all those fun acronyms in it. But also because, of course, it's associated with such an amazing team and stars. So I'm really happy to be associated with him in like this way, and I hope that I get to sing for him in the future also. And meet him and then interact more with his fans.
Okay. I'm Jonita Gandhi. Abdinta.
Oh, to
Vijay.
Oh.
To Ilay Thalapathy Vijay.
I guess. I'll be like, hi, I sang OMG Ponnu.
Nanda, the OMG Ponnu.
OMG, that was me.
And what is the most challenging part that you're working with here, so? Because we all know he's quite demanding when it comes to work.
I mean, he has a lot of work happening. I don't know how he does it, to be honest. He's like working on so many things at the same time. Plus he has his family, and like there's so much happening. He's traveling, he's like in his own time zone. So because of that, I think he has to be living in his own time zone, because he'll be like in LA one day, the next day he'll be in London, next day he'll be in Chennai, and then because of that, his timings are a little hard for everyone else to cope up with, I feel. He'll work at, I mean, everybody knows this is the most stereotypical fact, that he works at odd hours. A lot of the recordings happen in the middle of the night. So stuff like that is sometimes challenging to keep up with the pace at which he's going. But it's always a learning experience. So.
I mean, off late, there's a lot of independent artists are like coming up, and we get to see a lot of videos in social media and YouTube as well. So what is close to your heart, the feature film songs or the independent artist songs, the independent album songs?
I think that's a no-brainer. It'll be the independent stuff. Okay. That's more close to my heart. Just because I'm more involved generally in, like, it's not, for film songs, generally you show up and you sing. You're told what to do mostly. Of course, there's freedom, a little bit of creativity that you can play with and stuff. But in independent music, I think we generally have more control. And another thing is, in independent music, we are the face of our own voice, which I value so much. Being an artist who's been doing covers, her whole life, I think there's like a lot of value in an audience being able to see the person who's singing. And in films, that doesn't happen, right?
So now we understand why we get to see in 7-Up gigs.
Yeah, I loved working on Madras gig, 7-Up Madras gig with Leon for this reason. It was such a great platform for independent music to come out. And these are artists who are all working simultaneously in the film industry as well. because that is our bread and butter at the end of the day. That's where all the budgets are, and that's where all the mass reaches right now. But I'm hoping that that'll change. 1, 2, 3, and single ana romba nala irunna scoundrel unna paatadala virunna chella ponnu unnalippo cooking class ku porenda kaasa erichu castle katta venda boys garden illa penthouse veedu venda kodisa vittu AC maati jammanu da irupomda.
So I was working with Anirudh for Iraiva. That's one of my favorite songs.
I love that song too. Yeah. It's such a bipolar song, no?
Right.
That's what I love about it. That was my first time working with Anirudh. I had heard so much about him, and I mean, of course, he was the first time I heard about him was from Kolaveri, which was ages ago. But then from then to now, like to see all the work that he's done, like he's so incredibly talented, and it was a fun experience. I remember I came for like 2-3 days. We recorded the song the first day, and then the next day we shot that video. Which was really challenging actually, because lip syncing in Tamil for me, for a song that I had just learned, was very hard. Especially because we had to lip sync in double time, because this whole video was done in slow-mo.
Right.
Most of it was slow-mo. So you have to lip sync double time for that, and it was really difficult. But other than that, and I was really sick that day also, I remember, when I recorded the song. But other than that, it was a really cool experience. He's so easy to work with, and he's really open to like you bringing in your own vibe to the song.
என்னுறவே உன்னை விட்டு போவதும் சாவதும் ஒன்றுதான் இரவே என் பகலே இனி வரும் நாளெல்லாம் முன்புதான்.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This was so much fun.
It was fun. And thank you so much for handling my madness. Especially.
Likewise. Same here.
And Abhinandan.
Let's give
okay,
him
on guitars we have Abhinandan. On tabla Kaushik, vocals from Jonita Gandhi. In the session முடிஞ்சிருது. வேற யாரும் சொல்ல மாட்டாங்க, நாங்க தான் சொல்லுவோம்.
Hope you like this mental video. Like it and share this video. Talk about this video. Subscribe to Indiaglitz now.
So மறக்காம subscribe பண்ணிடுங்க, இவ்வளோ ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக பண்ணியிருக்கோம், நம்ம குயிக்காக பண்ணிடுங்க.